In recent years, a number of remarkable artifacts from the Second World War have been unearthed all around the world, offering a fascinating glimpse into one of the most significant and devastating events in human history. These objects range from weapons and uniforms to the personal belongings of soldiers and civilians caught up in the conflict. Join us as we embark on a journey through time to uncover some of the most magnificent discoveries and explore the stories behind them. Battleship Musashi, HIJMS. The Battleship Musashi, HIJMS, was one of the most powerful warships built during World War II by the Imperial Japanese Navy. Named after the ancient Japanese province of Musashi, the ship was launched in 1942 and served in various battles throughout the war. It was a flagship of the Japanese combined fleet and was known for its immense size, heavy armor, and powerful armament. The exact circumstances surrounding the sinking of the battleship Musashi are still debated by historians and naval experts. However, it's generally believed that the ship was sunk by a combination of air attacks and torpedo strikes during the Battle of Leyte Gulf in October 1944. During the battle, Musashi was part of the Japanese fleet attempting to repel the Allied invasion of the Philippines. The ship was hit by numerous bombs and torpedoes launched by American carrier-based aircraft, which caused significant damage to the ship's armor and internal compartments. Despite the damage, the ship continued to fight for several hours before eventually capsizing and sinking with a loss of a large number of its crew. The sinking of the battleship Musashi was a significant victory for the Allied forces and marked a turning point in the war in the Pacific. The loss of the ship and its crew was a blow to the Japanese Navy, which was already struggling to maintain its strength and resources in the face of sustained Allied attacks. After years of speculation and search efforts, the battleship Musashi was finally found at the bottom of the Sibuyan Sea in the Philippines in 2015. The discovery was made by the crew of the research vessel Petrol, a ship belonging to Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen's Vulcan Incorporated team. The wreckage was identified using historical records, underwater imaging technology, and a remote-operated vehicle. The discovery of the Musashi has been hailed as one of the most significant underwater archaeological finds in modern times. The ship's immense size and powerful armament made it a formidable opponent in naval battles during the war, and its sinking was a significant blow to the Japanese Navy. The wreckage of the Musashi provides valuable insight into the construction and design of the battleship, as well as the tactics and strategies employed by both the Japanese and Allied forces during the war. It's hoped that further exploration of the wreckage will reveal more information about the ship's final moments and the fate of its crew. P-40K pilot and Kittyhawn. In 2018, a team of archaeologists and aviation enthusiasts made a remarkable discovery in the Sahara Desert in the form of the wreckage of a P-40K Kittyhawn and the remains of its pilot. The P-40K was a fighter aircraft used by the United States during World War II, and this particular aircraft was operated by the Royal Air Force in North Africa. The discovery of the P-40K and its pilot shed new light on the experiences of Allied airmen during the North African campaign. The pilot was identified as Flight Sergeant Dennis Copping, a member of the RAF's 260 Squadron, who disappeared on a mission in June 1942. It's believed that Copping became lost in the desert and was forced to make an emergency landing, but was unable to repair the aircraft and died in the harsh desert conditions. The discovery of the P-40K and the remains of the pilot offers a unique opportunity to study and preserve an important piece of aviation and military history. The wreckage of the aircraft provides valuable insights into the design and construction of the P-40K, as well as the challenges faced by pilots during the North African campaign. Carrier aircraft, USS Independence. The USS Independence was one of the most iconic aircraft carriers of the United States Navy during World War II, serving in numerous battles and operations throughout the Pacific. The ship was commissioned in 1943 and participated in the Battle of Leyte Gulf, the largest naval battle in history. The Independence was deliberately scuttled as part of a post-war nuclear weapons test. After the end of World War II, the United States conducted a series of atomic bomb tests in the Pacific, known as Operation Crossroads. The Independence was one of the ships chosen to participate in the tests, which were designed to study the effects of atomic bombs on naval vessels. On July 1, 1946, The Independence was anchored off the coast of Bikini Atoll in the Marshall Islands when it was hit by an atomic bomb, codenamed Able. The ship survived the initial blast, but suffered significant damage and was later scuttled due to radioactive contamination. The ship was towed to deep water and sunk by naval gunfire on August 29, 1946. In 2015, the wreckage of the USS Independence was discovered off the coast of California, lying in more than 2,600 feet of water. The discovery was made by a team of scientists and researchers using remotely operated vehicles and advanced underwater imaging technology. The wreckage was found to be in remarkably good condition, considering the age of the ship and the depth at which it was found. The discovery of the USS Independence offers a unique opportunity to study and preserve an important piece of naval history. The ship played a vital role in the Allied victory in the Pacific, and its wreckage provides valuable insights into the design and construction of carrier aircraft during World War II. The discovery also highlights the importance of preserving and protecting underwater cultural heritage, as well as the need for continued research and exploration of the world's oceans. The USS Independence will undoubtedly continue to inspire and fascinate naval enthusiasts and historians for generations to come. Japanese I-400 Mega-Submarine. The Japanese I-400 class submarines were truly remarkable engineering achievements, designed to carry 3 HIJMS-6A1 Syrian float planes in their hangars, which could be launched from a catapult on the deck of the submarine. These planes were intended to provide long-range reconnaissance and attack capabilities against enemy targets, and their design and construction were considered some of the most advanced of their time. The discovery of the I-400 class submarine off the coast of Oahu, Hawaii in 2013 was a significant event in the world of naval history. This submarine was the largest submarine of World War II and the only one of its kind ever built. The discovery of the I-400 and its sister ships, the I-401 and I-402, highlights the technological innovations and strategic thinking that characterized the Japanese military during the war. The I-400 was commissioned in December 1944 and was involved in several missions during the final year of the war. The most significant of these was the planned attack on the Panama Canal, which was to be carried out on April 1945. The mission was intended to cripple American supply lines and deal a devastating blow to the morale of the American people. However, the mission was ultimately scrapped due to the rapid progress of the Allied forces in the Pacific Theater, as well as the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Despite never being used in combat, the I-400 and its sister ships remained important symbols of Japanese naval and aviation history. The discovery of the I-400 in 2013 offers a unique opportunity to study and preserve this important piece of underwater cultural heritage and underscores the need for responsible exploration and research of the world's oceans. The discovery also highlights the ongoing importance of understanding the role that technology and innovation played in shaping the course of World War II, and the impact that this conflict had on the world as we know it today. Bird carrier discovered in a chimney. The discovery of a carrier pigeon in a chimney in Surrey, England in 2012 caused a stir among historians and enthusiasts of World War II. The pigeon, which had been carrying a coded message, was found with its leg band intact, indicating that it had died while attempting to deliver its message. The message itself was encrypted using a code known as pigeon cipher, which was used by the British military during the war to ensure the security of their communications. The discovery of the pigeon and its message raised the possibility that it contained important information about the war effort or the events of the time. During the war, carrier pigeons were used extensively for communication, particularly in situations where other forms of communication were unreliable or unavailable. In total, the British military employed over 250,000 homing pigeons during the war, and the birds were highly valued for their speed, reliability, and ability to navigate in adverse conditions. Despite the importance of carrier pigeons during World War II, very little is known about the special messages that were carried by these birds. The discovery of the pigeon in the chimney in Surrey offered a rare opportunity to shed light on this aspect of the war, and many experts and enthusiasts worked tirelessly to try and decode the message. Unfortunately, despite their efforts, the message remained undeciphered, leaving its contents and significance a mystery. The use of carrier pigeons during World War II was a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the military forces of the time. The discovery of the pigeon in the Chimney in Surrey serves as a reminder of the important role that these birds played in the war effort, and highlights the ongoing importance of preserving and studying artifacts and historical documents related to this period in history. While the mystery of the message may never be solved, the discovery of the carrier pigeon and its leg band offers valuable insights into the use of this unusual and innovative method of communication during the war. World War II weapons found in a Dutch canal. In January 2021, a group of magnet fishermen made a startling discovery while searching the bottom of a Dutch canal. They stumbled upon a cache of World War II-era weapons that had been hidden beneath the water for decades. The cache included a large number of firearms, grenades, and other military equipment, all of which had been carefully wrapped in plastic and placed inside metal barrels. It's believed that the weapons were hidden by Dutch resistance fighters who were fighting against the German occupation during the war. After the discovery was made, local police and bomb disposal teams were called to the scene to investigate. They determined that the weapons were still live and could pose a danger to the public if they were mishandled. The cache was carefully removed from the canal and taken to a safe location, where it was cataloged and studied by experts. It was determined that the cache included over 100 firearms, including pistols, rifles, and submachine guns, as well as a large number of grenades and other explosives. The discovery of the weapons cache was seen as a significant historical find, shedding light on the activities of Dutch resistance fighters during World War II. It also served as a reminder of the dangers that still lurk beneath the surface in many parts of Europe, where unexploded ordnance from the war still poses a threat to the public. The weapons were ultimately turned over to the Dutch military for safekeeping, where they will be preserved as a historical artifact for future generations to learn from. The recent discoveries of World War II artifacts have provided valuable insights into one of the most significant conflicts in human history, from rare U-boats and fighter planes to hidden weapons caches and memorabilia collections. Each artifact tells a unique story about the war and the people who fought it. These discoveries not only shed new light on the past, but also serve as a reminder of the ongoing legacy of the war, with unexploded ordnance and other dangers still posing a threat in many parts of the world. As historians and archaeologists continue to uncover new artifacts and stories from World War II, it's clear that this conflict will continue to shape our understanding of the 20th century and beyond. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to watch more videos on our channel.